Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. We are located in Frederick, Colorado. My name is Larry Vickers. Today we're going to take a look at a really nice pickup that we have on the lot. In addition to that, talk about some of the differences between an F-350 and an F-450. Now, we have videoed this truck before. I videoed it right when we got it. Since then, I've had a chance to spend some more time with it. And it really is amazing what this truck is capable of doing. This is a 2024 Ford F-450. It has just under 5,000 miles. The trim level is platinum. So the history behind it, the guy actually ordered it from Ford. Waited a year and a half to get it. That's the demand for the platinums. And then once he purchased it, basically found an RV here that he really wanted and traded it in for it. So that's why it has such low miles. It wasn't on the truck at all. He just happened to find an RV that he really liked and traded the truck in for it. Now, as we take a look at it, we see that it is FX4. And basically what that means is it's off-road. That's the off-road package. So the truck is very well protected underneath. So if you find yourself off-road, you can rest assured that no holes will be punctured in anything. Stuff like that is to maintain the vehicle in rather harsh situations. So that's what the FX4 off-road means. Now, as we come on in and take a look at the suspension, that's one advantage F-450 has over F-350. It's the same amount of springs, but these are beefier and they're tougher. Well, why is that important? Well, once we get into that engine, you're going to realize that this truck is capable of towing a substantial amount of weight. So in order to do that, you're going to need a suspension that's going to be able to handle that load. And therefore, by beefing it up and making it tougher and more durable, it can withstand those heavy loads. Obviously, this truck is a dually. So let's just take a second and talk about advantages dualies have over single tire. Let's just take 20,000 pounds. Say that's what we're towing. So if we have two wheels back there, that's 10,000 each. Compared that to four wheels, and the distribution of weight falls to you is just 5,000 each. Therefore, the weight is distributed further and more equally. Consequently, it makes things safer and an easier drive if everything is more secure, balanced, and distributed like that. As we come on forward, both def tank and fuel tank are located there. We see it comes with a couple of steps to assist us getting up and in that bed when we need to. Electric running boards on each side. We see that 6.7 Power Stroke badge located there. Here is confirmation that it is the Platinum package with the F-450 located there. As we come on around and take a look from the front, this view shows another advantage that the F-450 has over the 350. It's wider. The F-450 is wider than the F-350. Again, that goes into towing capability, maneuverability, security, all of that combined is the advantage that they made the truck wider. So we've seen a couple of things already. The truck is wider than an F-350. The suspension is bulkier than an F-350. We see tow hooks located right there. Below them, just below them, we see the sensors running across the front. So if someone or something is down low, it's going to recognize it and notify you as such. fog lights on each side. As we look at the headlights, look how small these are. You know, they're not those big headlights anymore. They really reduced that, so those are very small. But when you turn those on, it'll amaze you how bright they light themselves up. Big Ford badge located here. Put my hand on it so you can see just how large that is. Camera located here. As we take a look at the grille, see the amount of openings that it has? That is to allow maximum air intake to that engine, because this is sure one that demands a lot of air. That's Ford's 6.7 liter Power Stroke engine. That has an amazing 500 horsepower and roughly 1,200 foot-pounds of torque. So when we talked about why the suspension is the way it is, well, right there is why. This is a truck that can tow an extreme amount of weight. The truck comes with the original tires, 225, 70, R 19.5. And I said 19.5, so these tires are larger than the F-350s. Well, why? Because the braking system is different, larger pads, larger drums, all of that combined require a larger tire. So that's why the tires are larger on an F-450 than an F-350. As we continue on, this truck is stock number 5U241203. As we take a look at inside the driver's seat, both driver and passenger seats are heated as well as vented. Here's where we make the adjustments for the seats. And as you'll notice, we see the stitching running along the seats and the platinum badge right up there. In addition to that, here's where we dial for the lights that we want. We press this button for the light in the back. Parking brake release is here. This adjusts the pedals. So as you can see, those pedals can go up or down to fit the driver's needs. As we look at the door panel, memory seats located here. These adjust the mirrors. And we see the stitching along the side of the Platinum Edition as well. Now Jody's going to jump in and we're going to take a look at that overhead display, because this is a really great feature. An advantage to this over some of the competition is that Ford's is a lot crisper and cleaner looking, and you can really tell what the truck is trying to tell you. Now, as you can see, it will tell you not only the speedometer, but once the truck is in motion, it'll tell you what gear you're in. In addition to that, how many RPMs you're using. In addition to that, what the speed limit is in the particular area of your travel. Another thing that this truck will allow you to do is adjust where that location is looking right out at you. So as you look at it, if you're a taller person, you can get into settings and actually raise that up so it's more within your eyesight, or you can lower it back down. So not only is that very clear, but it's adjustable as well. As we take a look at the back seat, guys, that back seat's brand new. That has never been sat in. You can still go ahead and pop this up, and you can see that there's a storage bin to keep things from going all over the back when you're driving. This is collapsible, so it will collapse all the way down. So if you needed to haul something larger, you can collapse that down and put it back there. These seats can be heated as well. As we come around behind, and we'll start at the ground and work our way up. Hitch for a bumper pull trailer located there. We see sensors running across the bumper as well. We come on up and see the Platinum and Super Duty emblems right there. Above that, camera located here as well. As we release the tailgate, you can see the previous owner used it for a gooseneck trailer. This has the puck system ready to go. So we could swap that out to a fifth wheel if we decided to do so. Tie downs on all four corners. In addition, we see lights on the four corners as well. Underneath here is a plug-in for a 110. Now you have to push a button that's on the inside, and we'll go over that once we get inside, but that has to be on in order for that to work. As we come around and admire it from the side, since this truck is a 24 with those low miles on it, it does have substantial warranty left. In addition to that, it looks like a brand new truck. There aren't any scratches, there aren't any dings in it, so it's just very low miles, and the previous owner did take very good care of it. As we take a look inside the driver's seat, there is storage located here. The glove box opens up. There's the original sticker, and it comes with the original manuals as well. Adjustments to the passenger seat identical to the driver's, and this is heated and vented as well. As we take a look here, this seat also pops up. In addition, if we look up underneath the console, there are the buttons to make the seats heated. In addition to that, the vents to blow either cold or hot air to the back of the cab. Now let's jump on in and take a closer look. Now, as we focus in on the dash, it'll notify you if a seatbelt is on or not. In addition to that, once we are in drive, the speedometer there is going to basically talk to you as you're going down the road and let you know how things are going underneath the hood. On this side is for RPMs. Miles per hour is over there. Not only is it a little bit larger, but the print is very crisp and clear for you to see. So you're going to have a couple of choices to let you know how fast you're going here, and the overhead projection as well. From the steering wheel, cruise control is located over here. As we look at these two buttons here, the top one is for automatic cruise. You can set the distance. If you're wanted a little bit further, or if you're more comfortable getting up close to something and then the cruise kicking on, you can make those adjustments here. This button is for lane departure. So if you want the truck to notify you, if you start to get in a different lane, you press that and it'll do it. If not, you can simply shut all of that off, located here. This is where we answer the phone. One service we will provide is having your Bluetooth set up and ready to go. So when a call comes in, simply press that button and you can communicate with who's ever on the other end. As we go on over, up here is the exhaust brake. We can set the cameras, choose different cameras from right here. Right there is showing directly in front and the sides as well. See, here's where we pick which camera that we want to look at. Right here is the backup one. It can also adjust the cameras located there. Hazard lights located here. Traction control here. This is hill descent located right there. This is to help the trailer assist. So when you go to back up your trailer, if you need help doing that, you simply turn the dial to whatever direction you want the trailer to go, and the steering wheel will automatically adjust to that. Trailer brake located here. Here's where we turn from 2-wheel to 4-wheel drive. Stereo stuff located here. Climate control here. Now you can set it to dual, which will allow you to have the passenger at a different comfort level than the driver. And right here is where you adjust the fan speed. Right up here is, you can open that up. Right there is where you can set your phone to charge it as you're going up and down the road. Cup holders located here. And as we open up the console, it's huge. It goes clear down there, with it in addition to a little bit smaller one located here that you could place up on top. So as we review, this is a 2024 F-450 Platinum. This truck has 4,969 miles on it. If you have any other questions, please reach out to me at 303-684-3404. Feel free to email me at larry.vickers@transwest.com, or for more information, simply click on the link below. Thanks for tuning in today.